What's up, buddy?
Not much. How you doing?
I'm so excited to have you back. 2
Thanks.
weeks was too long.
I know. 2 weeks.
Yeah, it was just...
Yeah, a lot of traveling for work, you know,
Mhm.
things like that. But
Lots more traveling coming up.
a lot more. Pretty much all summer. But yeah,
It'll be fun.
it will. I'm looking forward to it.
We're going to have lots of stories to tell the people.
We sure are.
So
Yeah.
many. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today.
Tons.
Full counter.
Full counter.
Yeah.
A lot of long stuff today.
Yeah, a lot of long guns.
Yeah.
And I think Erin kind of tried to organize them, which is cool.
Yep, Erin did a good job setting it up today.
Yeah, she even
Yep.
got the lights and everything going.
Yeah, and there's a lot of stuff I love on here. Oh wait, Nicole's like, hey, I'm part of the audio video team. Don't forget the AV club.
Can we make them matching t-shirts?
We should. Yep. That's not very nice.
Erin loves that idea.
Yep.
Perfect.
Erin's all for it. Nicole, not so much, but I think we should. AV club.
I think so. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. Now we have a new project.
That's right. Break out the cricket.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
All right. So limited amount of pistols to talk about today, but do you want to jump right into there?
Yeah. Do you want me to go first?
You take your pick first.
Well, it's not hard.
I know it's not, but
It's going to be this. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, I know, right? No, my pick of the day and pick of the week, minus one other thing, I think maybe two other things on the long gun section, but my absolute pistol pick of probably the month is going to be this. This is a used Zastava M88A. So if you don't know what these are Yugoslavian built. This one was a Yugoslavian built before all that, region broke up several years ago. This is a pistol. This one's a 9mm, and it's a pistol that's based off from the Soviet TT-30. Those are really fun to shoot, very hard to get. Those were a Tokarev caliber back in the day. This one's actually 9mm parabellum, so your standard 9mm. And it does come with one 8-round magazine. And it does have a manual safety. It's not the easiest safety in the world to use, but it does have a manual safety. Wood grips down through. And as you can see, this is in a battle-worn condition. Has almost all the original marks. Of course, it has the import marks, which are going to be on the trigger housing on this. That makes it so it could come in this country legally. Very... for what it is, it's in good condition. Being, a military battle worn type pistol here. It does have an 8-round capacity. They're fun to shoot. And I have to say, if you're a collector of things like this or things that will appreciate in value, this is one piece you may want to add to your collection. And you can also go out and shoot this thing. That's the wonderful part because, it's already been shot. Go out, shoot it, have fun with it. We've priced it to sell. You would have equity in it right out of the gate, and it's a nice little collectible right there. That is my pistol pick.
It is a very cool piece, yeah.
Yeah, well, you're going to go out and shoot one. We'll go out and hit the range. Yep, we'll probably do a video. I have one of these. They're fun.
How fun. Okay. So you heard it, folks. Video coming soon.
Yep.
All right. I guess I'll talk about this one next. This one we just got in. This is a used firearm. This is an FMK 9CL. So this is a very affordable 9mm handgun, obviously semi-automatic. These guys are, I believe, veteran-owned and made in the USA. So that's a pretty cool company. I did not know that. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
If you, somewhere on here, actually... it says thank you to the armed forces on the side of it. And I was doing a little bit of research on the company and everything. And I believe it is all veteran owned.
Wow.
But yeah, they have this really cool, it's not a traditional FDE finish on there. It is kind of a desert tan, but it's almost more green shaded in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So not a traditional FDE, but this is their FDE shade. Black hand grips on the back. This is a different texture. This is more rubberized. So it gives you a little bit more to hang on to. But yeah, semi-automatic 9mm, a very affordable option for someone looking. It is a great full-size option. So we have that in stock.
And that's priced very well.
Very well priced to move.
Priced to move. So this is technically a pistol. So I'm going to.
That's true. Okay. Yeah.
So right here, we bought this in this week, or came in on trade-in. I'm not sure, but one of the two. This is a Gray Badger Firearms 300 Blackout pistol. So I don't know much about Gray Badger Firearms. I'm going to guess it's a company that did, some ATF variants, stamped receivers or whatever, because I know quite a few of the manufacturers, and this looks like an ATF stamped one. So this bad boy is chambered in 300 blackout. It's in good shape. It's got a 7.5-inch barrel upper on it. It's just got some standard basic features, one magazine. It's got a Magpul grip on there with an SP tactical brace, which is adjustable. And let's see, what else does it have here, Jill? A2 flash hider, threaded barrel, MBUS sights are on there. So it's got a nice little set of sights. It's very affordable. Nice little short barreled pistol here for a 300 blackout. So come snag that up.
Honestly, I really like the name.
Yeah.
Should we call that one the poor man's honey badger?
You could call that the poor man's honey badger. Yeah.
Then you get like badger.
There are some very significant differences between a honey badger and this.
No.
But it is a poor man's honey badger, yes.
It's really just the whole badger in the name thing.
That's true. You're right. I didn't think of that. Good job.
I do my best.
Yeah.
All right. And another restock we have in. So Miss Erin pointed out before the video, we did talk about this Ruger light rack last week, but we have since sold out of all the Ruger light racks we had and had to reorder. We even did some special orders.
We did some next day air to fill some orders.
Yeah. So this is the Ruger Security 380. It's a semi-automatic 380 ACP. It does have a 3.4-inch barrel, 15 round capacity on that magazine. And as you can see, has the nice little extended grip down there. It is called the Ruger Light Rack for a reason. It is very, very easy to rack the slide on this. Oh, and of course,
how easy is it?
Listen, the safety was on, which brings me to my next point. It does have a manual safety, and you cannot pull the slide back if it is unsafe. Now that that's off, there we go.
I blame Erin. She set you up for failure on that.
You know what? Yeah. Honestly, let's blame her.
Yeah.
That's a good plan.
Lies.
The slow pan over.
That was great.
It does also feature front fiber optic sight on here. This is a really well-priced semi-automatic handgun. Does feature a manual safety, which I know a lot of people look for, especially when they are newer or just want that added layer of protection when they are carrying. So this is a really, really good option. So we're now back in stock on these. So that's exciting.
That is exciting because everybody that's bought those from us has loved them.
Seriously, I don't think I have heard a bad thing said about anyone who's fired those.
Nope.
So
I know, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
How exciting.
Yeah. Another one of my picks of the week is this.
That one is really cool.
This thing is really cool. This is actually brand new, and you're like, hey, that looks like it got dragged behind a truck, but it didn't, or it may have in a previous life. But this is brand new from Zastava. It's an M70 Z-Pap. Your traditional Serbian AK-47 looking thing. The cool part about this Serbian build is it has the battle-worn furniture on it. So your receiver's all new, your magazine's new, your barrel is actually a 16.3-inch chrome-lined hammer-forged barrel, so really quite high quality. But the neat part is the battle-worn furniture. There's no plastic grip down here like a lot of manufacturers do. This is real wood. This is a real wood stock with a nice metal butt plate on it. And this is your front furniture is actually real wood. You're like, oh, it's all scratched up. It's designed to be that way. This actually has somebody's initials on the side.
It's on the other side.
Oh, it is on the other side. Yeah. Thank you. We don't even know if they're alive or not. But I mean, it's pretty neat because this is a piece of history molded into a brand new firearm. So to me, that is just iconic and neat and awesome. And the Z-Pap series, the M70 series, you've got a 1.5 millimeter, receiver, a little thicker than standard. The sights are high quality and actually function very well going up and down. Just a good quality piece. I mean, there are some AKs out there that aren't built very well.
Yeah.
And then there's this. This thing is a trooper. It is nice. It does cost a little more than some of the others on the market, but you really do get what you pay for. So if you're an AK collector,
honestly, that all matching furniture is worth every penny.
It is. Because you know what drives me bananas? And this is my opinion. I absolutely despise when this is like some odd color plastic.
And they kind of try to match it to the stocks that are actual wood, but they never do a good job at it.
No.
Yeah.
But that thing's actually
big fan.
They did a good job. They picked a good one out for us.
I think it's so fun.
Yep.
It has history.
That's right.
Oh, what do we want to talk about next? I'm going to let you talk about that one. Okay. I got yelled at the last time I said something about that one by the comment section.
The comment section was a little rude. Yeah, they got you hard on that. But yeah.
I mean, listen, to each their own. Okay?
Yeah.
I stand by what I said.
Hold your ground, Jill. Hold your ground.
I will. So next up, this is another used firearm we just took in. This is from Eagle Arms. This is an EA-15, which is obviously an AR-15 platform. Kind of looks like a Colt clone, gonna be honest here. This one's chambered in 5.56 or 223. It does come with one magazine, which is like this really fun silver color. Has pretty standard, has the MFT sights on here, which I believe, Chad, you said you just pull back on those.
Yeah, just pull back and
there we go. That's fun.
Yeah, that's a really protected rear sight compared to other ones. That thing,
yeah,
you'd probably have a hard time breaking that.
I honestly, I would think so. Yeah, that's a cool feature. Does have the rest of the pick rail up top. So say you wanted to add like a red dot or something onto there, you are more than welcome to. Does have the fixed post front sight on here. It's rugged. Does also have your 6-position stock on the back here. So you can kind of fit that to your length of pull. But yeah, overall, a pretty affordable AR platform. And honestly, I think you did most of the research on this one, but it seemed like everything you found on these were great.
They're actually sought after, and we're quite a bit under price on this. And the Eagle Arms brand actually brings a good amount of money and is known for a pretty good quality piece.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. So a really good AR edition we have on the shelf.
And another way to save money, this is a great condition Century Arms Set-Me rifle in 308 or 7.6251. This is a Set-Me Sporter. It's an HK91 clone, of course. You're like, if you watch our videos, you're like, man, they just had one of these in and sold it new for $1,000. Save yourself several $100s and pick up this used one that's in great shape. Like I said, 308 Winchester, very easy to get. We have the magazines right available, and there's a ton all over the surplus world of these. Polymer stocks, all black. Your traditional HK91 action on here. You got your charging handle, which folds in. The sight is one of my favorite parts on these because this rotates back and forth with different hole diameters and also different V grooves. And then you have an adjustable up and down front post sight on there. This one's got a muzzle brake on it. I do believe it came with this muzzle brake. I haven't seen this one a lot. It's got some holes in it and a little longer, but it is a threaded barrel. You can change that out easy enough. Safety selector is real easy to use on this one. Nice piece. Good condition. Save yourself quite a bit of money. I mean, they're all mostly put together from used parts anyway, so you can save yourself some money and grab that.
That's a really fun one.
Yeah.
And the last one we had was like an OD green kind of finish.
Right, it was green.
And so this one's all black, so maybe you didn't like that green.
Maybe you need to just buy two.
That's fair, honestly. Good point.
Why not?
All right, on to our Tokarev. I think this one's going to be Miss Erin's pick of the week. No? No, the anniversary. Okay, all right. She does like the color of this one. So this one, we've had obviously several of these TBP 12s, the Tokarev Bullpup 12 gauge. So this one is in a really fun OD green color. I'm actually a really big fan of this like more sagey kind of OD green. You can shoot up to 3-inch out of these guys. Does have the flip up front and rear sights. This one does come with 3 chokes. Standard features of the rest of the bullpups that we've had, you do have the pick rail under this little protector up here, and you do have more pick rail up top. So if you want to add light laser combo, or some kind of red dot, of course, you can go ahead and do that. We have lots in stock that are available as well. One of the most common things we hear about these bullpups when we have them in stock and like from people that come in is, has anyone ever had issues with those? Like, what do you think? And honestly, as long as you follow the break-in period of them, people have had fantastic luck with them. We've had a lot of people buy these. We actually had a couple customers shoot turkeys with them last year.
Yeah, we did.
So that was really fun to see. Obviously, it's not your traditional turkey shotgun, but still, it's a fun option for someone. So we have this one in OD green right in stock.
And that's a very significant brand new markdown from them.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that's literally $60 less than we used to sell them for.
Well, so everyone else is going up in price. Tokarev is going down.
They are. That's so nice. Well, I think I'm going to jump around just a smidge. Is that going to be an issue?
It might be.
Yeah, exactly. Jump.
Jesus.
So, one of my other picks of the week, believe it or not, is this Mac 1014 12 gauge. And if you're looking at it from a distance, you're like, oh, is that, a Beretta or is that a Benelli? Well, it's more closer to the Benelli M4 12 gauge. Got 3-inch chamber, 18.5-inch barrel, of course. And this bad boy will hold 5 rounds as it is in a semi-auto, but we can also get you the tube extension to make this 7 rounds. One of the cool things about this in the defensive tactical shotgun world is this one has a lot of the same features as a Benelli M4. It has interchangeable parts with a Benelli M4. It's just Turkish, made by Mac Military Arms Corporation. Ghost ring rear sight, white dot front sight on there. Sling swivels are on here. Rubberized pistol grip. It's got a pick rail, which we have a pick rail protector on it right now because it's in the case. But you could mount a reflex sight, or the new reflex shotgun sight from Vortex. You can mount a lot of different things on here and have fun with it. This is an affordable tactical home defense shotgun, or sporting shotgun even. That is great. Now let me see. Does it come with chokes? I believe it is Benelli compatible chokes as well. So, and I think it does come with some extra chokes in the box. Great price on this. And
really good price for that. Yeah.
I think I want to get one of these just to try it out. But if you've watched the reviews on them, they are very highly reviewed. So
yeah. All right. Since you jumped around, I'm going to jump around and talk about Erin's pick of the week now.
I think you should.
Miss Erin, unless you want to come talk about your pick of the week. Okay.
No, she said no.
So this is Miss Erin's pick of the week. This is a Ruger 1022. This is the 75th anniversary edition. So Ruger makes a lot of fun variants of their 1022. They did the 2024 Olympics. They did the vote module for this last election. And now this is the 75th anniversary. This gorgeous blonde stocks on it. It reminds me a lot of Remington ran a 7600 run with the specialty stocks. Yeah. Yes, I can't remember what anniversary or what.
I can't remember.
What model that was, but it reminds me a lot of the stocks that came on those. But this guy is a semi-automatic 22 long rifle, has an 18.5-inch barrel on it, all blacked barrel or blued barrel. Does come with a 10-round magazine, but you can get other magazines that I think we have some 10-rounders in stock, and I think we have the 25-rounders in stock.
We have the 25s, and we have the 25s that click together too, so you can make double bananas.
Yep. So you can go all the way up to 25-round magazines with this, which we have right in stock over there. But yeah, absolutely gorgeous 75th anniversary model. Does have sling studs right on this, so you can add a sling to it, carry it if you want to, or I know we have quite a few Ruger collectors that watch the video or that are local to us. And so this would be a great addition to those Ruger collections.
You might as well just hit the one beside it too.
All right. So maybe you don't want the pretty Ruger. You want a 1022 that you can go out and use and not feel bad about. Maybe you're doing some varmint hunting or running a trap line or what have you. This would be a great option for you. So this is another Ruger 1022, only this one is optics ready. Does have the plate already mounted and everything for you up top. Again, this is a 22 long rifle. It does come with the 10-round magazine, but also you can go up to that 25-rounder, and I think they make 15s too. Yeah. But this one is all black, synthetic stock, blued barrel. So if you want something that's going to be not as pretty or better, you can use the synthetic stock on this one.
Yeah.
Great option for a 1022.
Got scope rail right on it already too.
Yeah. Makes it easy to add.
Yep. One of my picks of the week, we absolutely just got in, I believe, yesterday. is this German Mauser Model 98. And yes, it has been sporterized, but there's some cool features. And actually, this stock is another blonde stock with some cool hardwood inlays in it. As you can see, there's a couple differences here. It is an 8mm Mauser, of course, and does have the Mauser action and all the fun stuff like that. Well, let's cover the stock real quick. So you've got I don't know what type of wood this is. It looks like maple to me, but it's a nice blonde wood stock with some cool inlays, some diamond cut inlays, a Monte Carlo front on there, and another little Monte Carlo feature down on the bottom here, and some really nice diamond inlays, which you can feel. So I know they're actually in the wood and not just painted on there. It's actually going down into the wood. They did put the sling swivels on this, which is nice. You have one in the back, one in the front, and it does have a metal butt pad. I'm guessing they fitted the butt pad from the Mauser back on there, which is a nice feature. The cool part about this is it does have the sights on it, as you can see. It's got the iron sights right there and there. It does have the German scope mounts right here. It doesn't have the rings, but it does come with the scope mounts. And the really cool feature that sets this aside from a lot of them, it has the set trigger. So it's a double trigger. So you have a set trigger and a firing trigger on there. And that is one of the neatest things that I like about some of these harder to find Mausers and things like that from World War II is the double set triggers, and makes this quite collectible, quite fun, nice piece for a collection. Just these actions right here, the double trigger sets alone bring a decent amount of money. So if you were doing a restoration and you didn't really want the stock, you had a full stock but needed some parts to do a full restoration or conversion, this would be a good rifle for that as well. Or just use it as it is and put it in. If you're a starter collector or just collector of Mausers, this would be a good piece.
That stock has to be one of the coolest I've seen, though.
It is for a sporterized stock, and it is pretty nice.
So yeah, we know it's unfortunate it was
sporterized. Are really quite cool.
Well, and just like the luster on the wood, like that's really nice.
Yeah,
big fan.
Big fan.
All right, do you want to talk about this one?
It doesn't matter. You can talk about whatever you want.
I'll talk about the Mossberg.
I really thought you were going to go with that because the history lesson you learned about that one. Okay.
I did think that one was fun. Yes.
Okay.
we can still talk about that.
Okay, I'll let you chime in with your history lesson.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a new shotgun that we just got in. Once again, we are approaching turkey season. Thanks. So that's, I want to say April 26th is Youth Day. It's either that or April 19th, one of the two. I feel like I did this last video too. But this is a brand new Mossberg 500. This one is a 20 gauge. You can shoot up to 3-inch with it. Does have a 5-round +1 capacity, 24-inch barrel, and has a 13-inch length of pull on it. And does have this pretty nice like cheek or comb riser up here. So you also have a pick rail already mounted up top. So if you wanted to add a red dot, say you have someone that, red dots are very helpful, easy target acquisition. You're not just kind of pointing and aiming on this. So you do have the option to add a nice red dot onto there, or they call it the integral scope mount.
Integral scope mount. Correct.
Yes. So a very nice 20 gauge at a very, very affordable price for a brand new shotgun. So if you are looking to get into turkey hunting, just want a nice 20 gauge shotgun, this is a great option for you.
Yep. Super affordable.
Very affordable.
Yeah. Thing I like about those is the safety location.
Yeah,
I'm really big on the Mossberg. Yeah, I'm really big on that. I don't know why. Sometimes people with smaller hands have a hard time on the Winchesters hitting
That's
the button.
fair, yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah. Well, another piece of World War II history right here. We have a Brescia, and I may have pronounced that wrong, but everybody just knows it as a 6.5 Carcano. It's a 1917 Italian-made. And it is, of course, the Carcano. But just to clear it up, a Carcano is a 6.5 by 5.2 millimeters. So when you're out shopping for ammo, that's what it is. Don't grab 6.5 Creedmoor or any of the other 6.5s, not the Grendel, nothing else. Just make sure to get the 6.5 by 5.2 Carcano. It's actually in decent shape. It's got a nice wood stock on it. The action is smooth. The sights are there, which is pleasant. Sling swivels are on there. Butt pads there. It does have a screw coming up over here on the top. And I don't know if that's stock or not. I've picked up hundreds of these, but just never really paid that close attention. Overall, good condition. Nice, compact light rifle. This would be good for a collector to have.
Very good for a collector to have.
Yep, good little collector one. Quite affordable. These don't bring an insane amount of money. So if you want to start at a World War II collection, is a good place to start. And just a fun little piece. So I know you have a sidebar note.
I do. I do have a fun little sidebar to this. So I was going over it with one of our other employees that works here, and he's like, yeah, that's the gun that killed Kennedy. I had no idea. I probably should, but I was like, oh, really? So I did a whole bunch of research on it. Yeah. The 6.5 Carcano is the gun that killed the 35th president of the United States in 1963, John F. Kennedy. So if you want to know what its historic claim to fame is, that would be it. So
that's probably more historic than the World War II factor, honestly. But yeah.
Well, I mean, I feel like in terms of maybe not your generation, but my generation, maybe. The first thing that would, pop into someone's head would be, hey, that's the gun that killed Kennedy. But
God, you just set me up good. I'm not even going to say it. Never mind.
I'm confused. Anyway. But yeah, I thought that was not necessarily a fun fact, but a fact.
Yeah.
A morbid fact.
So that's Jillian's history lesson for the day.
This is my pick of the week, by the way.
This is, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Well, come over. We'll do this one together.
Okay.
I know. I threw you were grabbing some water. I'm sorry. Yeah. This is a Howa 1500 precision long range shooting rifle. And as Jill said, this is her pick of the week. I've shot one of these and I've shot it over 1,000 yards, and it is extremely accurate and fun to shoot. This one's chambered in .308 Winchester, and it has a 24-inch barrel. It's a threaded barrel, very easy to suppress. Does have a muzzle brake on there now, and it is a package deal from Howa, which is really cool. Has a multi-positional stock with an adjustable cheek riser, of course. This has the straight grip on it. We found that this one on display works out really well. It kind of sits right up, but it does come with an angled grip in the box, so you can change that out. It does come with a whole trigger unit in the box too, correct?
Yes, it does.
Okay, so you could change the trigger unit out. Magazines are relatively available for these, which is nice. It does come with a bipod right from the factory, and that was installed. And Nico Sterling scope, I believe.
Yeah. Sterling, something like that. Sterling,
yeah. Nico Sterling scope, and it is a 4-16 by 50, and it has the sunshades.
Has a whole bunch. As you can see, that's a kind of it's a rugged setup. You have all your dials and your turrets on that.
Yeah.
It is mounted well. We did have a customer take a look at it. So this bipod that it's set up with, it actually rotates and shifts to give you. So if you're on uneven ground or something like that, you can kind of rotate and set that bipod up. But it is mounted well. Yeah, like Chad said, does come with a whole bunch of really fun, interchangeable parts in the box with it. And since it is chambered in .308 or 7.62 by 5.1, it is readily available on ammo. I believe we do have some bulk available.
We have bulk available, yeah.
Perfect. So you have bulk and you have regular other hunting round options or things like that. But
we have one round that really works well out of these. We have the Winchester military competition shooting round over there. It's not cheap. It's an expensive round, but
if you're really gonna take this gun to its full potential and really the shooting range that it is capable of, that's the kind of bullet that you're gonna want to put through it.
If you're using this rifle to its potential. One of my favorite things is this is called Cryptic Skyfall, the pattern, and it is a cool pattern. I know the camera is not going to really do it much justice, but it is a really interesting, neat pattern on there. So
most camos are derived of 3 colors, but this one, it has some more depth to it. There's some grays and some tans and some more greenish shades in there, but I'm a big fan of that camo.
And I urge people, and a lot of people that come into our store don't know who Howa are as a company, and do some research on them. Look them up, read the reviews. They build some very nice bolt action setups, and they build the bolt systems for several other manufacturers too. So they're well known in the industry, and it's a nice product.
Yeah, but like you said, you've shot one, that it's a nice system, and highly recommend.
Yeah. Once you throw a suppressor on it and you're laying right down, shoot 1,000 yards, it does it for you pretty much. It's nice. Real quick, some ammo, very affordable 6.5 Creedmoor Winchester target and practices in, and individual and bulk boxes of Patriot Sports 223 Remington and 55 grain. And we got a big restock on all metal AK mags. I love all metal AK mags. So we got 40 rounders, 30 rounders, and 20 rounders all back in stock, which would work really nice with that Zastava up there and keep it true to its origins. Got a bunch of bulk. Turkey calls keep coming in every day. Turkey decoys keep coming in every day. MREs, keep selling a ton of them, keep putting them out. I can't stress this enough. MREs, those actual individual meals are probably less than if you go to a fast food chain.
It's definitely less than if you go to a fast food chain.
And it's 1,250 calories per meal. We have them by the cases, both cases A and B. We have the menu descriptions as far as we know. It's in the boxes posted. I know there's some I've never had before. I'm looking forward to trying the pork sausage maple flavored one.
Honestly, they don't taste that bad.
No, they're not bad. Those are actually good.
And I liked the heater. It was like a fun science experiment. I feel like it did take me an hour and a second to figure out, but we had fun. It was interesting.
Yeah. No, they're good. And I think everybody should have a case of MREs kicking around because you never know when you're going to need them.
Well, that's the thing. It's kind of like stashing a case of water or two.
Yeah.
Like, just have those.
Keep it in a cool, dry area and last for a long time.
Absolutely.
Well, tell them when we're here.
All right. So we are here Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. and then Saturday, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So come in this morning. If you're watching this on Saturday morning, come see Miss Erin and Mike. We have all the stuff on the counter. You can also buy online if you don't have time to come to the store today. I know this is like town election season, so a lot of places have their annual meetings this Saturday. But you can also purchase online. Say that town meeting's getting boring. You can, stock up on optics and fun things like that, and then come pick it up after. So make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube at One Force Weaponry, and join our email list. A lot of people might have saw these releases first on that email list. So if you want first dibs on some of that stuff, make sure you join that.
All right. Everybody have an awesome weekend.
Thanks, guys.